I am so excited for this video. I'm with my friend, my dear friend Julie, and she is my neighbor and a makeup artist, and she is incredible. I was like, we have to get together and do a video.
I have been a makeup artist since 2003. I myself have a 3 and a 5-year-old, and I don't have a ton of time to spend on makeup. So I'm gonna just teach you all some of my insider tricks to help make your beauty routine fast, affordable, and effective.
Right, and plus some of the really good stuff from the Dollar Tree.
That's right.
Because there is some good stuff from there, and
That's
she knows
right.
what it is.
So the number one thing you want to do is to start with your eyes. So we actually found this awesome double-ended E.L.F. concealer. I'm gonna put this on Kathryn's lid. It helps adhere to the shadow, and it also gives your shadows a really nice blank palette to work with.
We'll link everything down below so you guys can see what we're using. Julie, I'm so excited that you love the inexpensive E.L.F. palette.
Warm tones are pretty much versatile on just about anybody, so it's a good place to start. So the first thing we're gonna do is apply this nice rose color, and I'm using this Wet n Wild brush, and I'm just applying it to Kathryn's lower lid. Now, don't be afraid when you're getting your shadows on your brush, really load it up with color. Don't just do a light swipe, you know, get that color on there, it's really gonna stay. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is Kathryn's crease color, and I'm gonna go with this lighter brown color. I like to tap this on my hand a little bit because I want this to be a really blended look. Looking straight ahead, you actually put a blender brush or a crease brush right in the crease, and you're gonna move it back and forth like a windshield wiper, starting on the outer corner and moving in.
Windshield wiper.
Yeah,
I feel like I can
right.
do that.
That's
okay.
right. Back and forth, just like this. And the last thing I'm gonna do is put your lightest color in your palette right underneath your brow bone. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna take this awesome Almay brow pencil. It's double-sided, so on one side it's a pencil, and on another side it has this little blender brush. And I'm going to define Kathryn's brows, and then I'm gonna blend it with the other side. All right, so moving on to mascara. We found that the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara was really good. I put the mascara wand at the base of the lashes and I wiggle it back and forth like this before pulling upward. But what I'm doing is I'm creating a little bit of an eye definition or an eyeliner with the mascara.
This is a great mascara. It's my favorite.
It's awesome.
If you were gonna skip one thing, like what would you skip if you were running low on time?
I think I would probably skip shadows.
Okay.
And maybe go a little bit more creative with my eyeliner color and smudge it out with my finger. That's actually what I do when my kids are running around at my feet like crazy people.
Yeah, nice. And I'm always afraid of eyeliner, so like I really need these tips of how to do eyeliner easy.
Yes, awesome. Well, that's where we're headed next.
Yay.
So one thing with eyeliner is don't be afraid to get creative. Colors like grays, bronze, golds all look really good on most eye types, and they're a little bit more subtle for your everyday natural look. This was an NYX eye and eyebrow pencil. They have a ton of colors, so try them out. They look great. And I actually like to draw little dashes along the base of the lash line instead of trying to draw one line all the way across. If you mess it up, don't be afraid to just smudge it out with your ring finger.
Oh, good. Because I probably will mess up most of the time.
So now we're gonna pull back out our E.L.F. concealer, and we are gonna use this under Kathryn's eye. We're blending the concealer with this Wet n Wild brush. This was also from the dollar store, and this is actually a good one. I like to take this into the inner corner of the eye. It helps just to keep that nice bright look that we're going for. The next thing we're gonna do is we're going to use a tinted primer, and it really goes a long way in terms of evening out your skin tone. What I like to do with these is I start on more problem areas that typically we most often have, and that's, you know, redness in the nose, on the chin, and then I blend outward. And I'm being kind of gentle on Kathryn, but honestly on myself, I really just kind of
go fast.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Kim
It is a
Kardashian
quick
says?
item.
Doesn't she say like when you put on makeup, you beat your face? Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
I hope not. This may be another one of your splurge items. The most important thing is to make sure it disappears on you, just like you have glowing, fresh skin. You don't want to seem like you're wearing anything.
That's good to know, because part of doing things on a budget is finding the things that actually work for you and then splurging on the things that are actually worth splurging on.
Absolutely.
I love that.
We're gonna pull back out our little E.L.F. concealer stick, and what's on the other side of this, is highlighter. And what I like to do with highlighter is do a little C shape or backward C shape, depending on what side you're working on. I'm gonna pull back out my Wet n Wild concealer brush.
I feel like this gives like a really pretty, like dewy, I love it.
It does. It makes you look like you've been sleeping for the last like 12 to 14 hours. So,
yes.
Yeah, awesome.
That just needs to really happen.
We found this blush at the drugstore. What I like to do with blush application is look into the mirror, smile, find the apple of the cheeks right here, and you want to just apply your blush in a nice circular motion. The E.L.F. Flawless Face Brush.
Flawless face brush.
The E.L.F. Flawless Face Brush is great for face powder, and I'm just gonna put that on top of the tinted primer. Creates a long-lasting look that's not gonna wipe off by lunchtime.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a little bronzer for a natural sun-kissed look. Start at the hairline, just gonna kind of sweep down like a number 3. So I'm gonna go right under the cheekbone and then right under the chin line. And then a little swipe on the nose. We found a really fun Wet n Wild liquid matte lipstick, and this was also a really long-lasting lip product. And again, it's kind of nice to apply it once and not have to reapply a couple hours later or every time you pick up your water or coffee. All right, so one product we want to finish up with is an under eye setting powder. And we found an E.L.F. under eye setting powder at the drugstore for just a couple of bucks. Put it on underneath your eyes, on top of your concealer, and it's a very fine consistency powder with a little bit of a brightening pigment to it. So it's creating a more long-lasting and durable look that will last you throughout the day. Those are really my most favorite tips to create your everyday natural look.
Isn't she so good? Julie, you're the best.
Thank you.
I'm so glad we could do this. Oh my gosh, thank you. I feel like this is gonna help me so much in the morning. So right now we are crafting. We went to a ladies' night out and my makeup still looks so good. It stayed the whole time. I love
Yeah, awesome. Woo, love it.